Hello, beautiful truth seekers. Welcome in or welcome back to the Third Flame Tarot. My name is Amber and I'm excited to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I already pulled 3 cards and while I was doing that, I was trying to speak and my throat kept cutting out. I could not get the words out. I had a tickle in my throat. It's still kind of there, but I had to continuously clear my throat and my voice was cracking. It's still kind of there. And it's weird because that wasn't happening until I hit record on the camera. So that could be symbolism of throat chakra energy or throat chakra blockage. So this could mean that the collective is having trouble speaking their truth or using their words to express themselves. But before I pulled the cards, I was talking about this experience that I had yesterday that I feel is going to be really important for this reading. So I kept getting visuals all day long of a pregnant woman, and she was huge in her 9th trimester, clearly about ready to pop, and she was beautiful. She had long, light brown hair and a gentle smile on her face. And the pregnant woman can symbolize a few different things, right? So she can symbolize a new beginning, a rebirth. She's associated with the Empress, which is creative and energy, feminine energy. And I feel like that's going to have a lot to do with this reading today. But later on, yesterday, I was walking my dog in the backyard, and I have a really big backyard. But I was walking her in the backyard and a robin flew up and landed on a brick wall that was right next to us. And the little robin was just hopping around and it kept looking out at us out of one eye. It was like peering at me like this out of one eye. And I knew that it wasn't just a regular encounter. I knew that this was symbolic and meaningful. So I didn't know the meaning of robin until I looked it up later, but I would like to share that with you. Robin symbolism means different things in different cultures, but one thing for sure is a robin bird means hope, renewal, and rebirth. So it symbolizes new beginnings, new projects, and is a sign of good things to come. So clearly in the collective energy, there is a lot of rebirth happening, a lot of new creative projects emerging, a lot of new love and refreshing energy. I mean, we are in spring, so this could be like the spring energy just popping through and really making itself known. Or this could mean something more specific in your life, like a creative endeavor. I know I can resonate with that. Starting this YouTube channel is definitely a new creative endeavor for me. So, yeah. So then I pulled a few cards out of this Stars Divine deck, and what we got was the 12th house. Now, the 12th house symbolizes the deep subconscious. It's Pisces energy, and it's also the last house in the astrology wheel. It represents spirituality, mystical experiences, psychic abilities, and karma. And then after the 12th house, I got air. So air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and it represents the cerebral or thought processing. Air is a very strategic element. It's deep in thought. I've got a little book here. I think I'd like to read air for you. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air symbolizes the intellect. It is the realm of ideas and communication. It seeks to learn and share information. Intelligence, articulation, and curiosity are the qualities of air. It is mentally active and energetic. And then the next card I got was Pluto. Now, Pluto is, it's the Fool energy, right? It's new beginning energy. But it also represents the god of the underworld, primal energy, ruthlessness, power wielding, coercion, control, but also death and rebirth. So here we go again with the rebirth energy coming out. Beautiful. Yes. Yeah, definitely a lot of new creative projects emerging out there in the world. Now is a great time. The energy is right. So if you've been thinking about starting a new project, or just going back to school, or there's something you've wanted to learn, the energy is right for that right now. So, all right, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I'm being called to this one. So let's start off with getting some clarity around the 12th house, psychic abilities, mysticism, karma, Pisces energy, the deep subconscious. Yeah, that's like moon and high priestess energy. Moon and high priestess energy. So to me, that feels like, Spirit is telling us, yes, tap into your intuition, go into your deep subconscious, explore those dark, those dark places in your mind. And with air, I mean, yeah, that's clear, right? So air is all about thought processing, intellect. And then with the psychic card here, the 12th house. Wow, did you see that? The light just turned off by itself. What? That was weird. Okay. Okay, well, wow. So the light turned off, and we've got the 12th house here, which is the deep subconscious. And I was talking about the moon. The moon brings light within the darkness. Oh, yeah, Spirit is definitely telling us to tap into our deep subconscious. Yeah, dive deep into those shadow aspects of yourself. Yeah, it's time to face whatever is holding you back from this rebirth. If there's anything that's holding you back, Spirit definitely wants the collective to really think about this and dive deep into your shadow side. Tell me about the 12th house, please. Why is the 12th house here? Psychic abilities. Death. What? And safe travel. Wow. Yeah, so safe travel and death along with the 12th house. I think Spirit is saying, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to dive deep, to go deep. Don't be afraid to face those dark aspects and those dark places, because there's wisdom and knowledge to be had there. We learn by going deep, by diving into our deep subconscious and facing the sides of ourselves that most people don't want to face. So the Spirit is saying, yeah, now it's time for death. It's time to end an old cycle, an old way of being, an old thought processing, an old experience. It's time to refresh not only your thoughts and your inside, but refresh your outside too. Cleanse your space, clear the energy, spring cleaning. I think now is a great time to do the spring cleaning, as they say. So, wow. Death and safe travel into the deep subconscious. Cool. Air. So, Spirit, I would like to know, what is it that the collective needs to focus on? What is it with this air card here? What do they need to think about and really contemplate? Can you tell us? What is it that the collective needs to focus on here in order to have this death and rebirth? What is it that the collective needs to focus on to have this death and rebirth? One more, please. What is it that the collective needs to focus on in order to accomplish this rebirth energy? What is it the collective needs to focus on in order to have this rebirth energy, please? Thank you. The Phoenix. Whoa. Yeah, a death needs to happen. I feel like you already know what this is with the 12th house card coming out. I mean, you are tapped in. You are tapped in and tuned in and turned on, and you know exactly what it is that you need to let go of in order for you to have this new beginning, this new rebirth. Wow. Transformation. That's all about transformation. I mean, it's apparent death here, Pluto there, Empress, the Robin, and then we've got the Doe. When I think of a doe, I think of innocence and purity, gentleness, kindness. Spirit wants you to be kind with yourself as you're going through this death and rebirth. Try not to get frustrated with yourself or impatient. Approach this with love and curiosity. You know, sometimes we can get frustrated if we're not manifesting things fast enough, but we need to be patient with ourselves too, so we don't miss any details, right? What if you took this safe travel, this journey deep into your subconscious, and you put all that effort in, but then missed some fine details, right? You want to take your time with this. Be patient with yourself, because you know, the collective energy, there's clearly a death and rebirth, transformational energy out in the collective right now. And it's a perfect time to tap into this and work through those shadow aspects of yourself. You know, what's holding you back? What's holding you back from this new beginning? Right? Tell me about Pluto, this new beginning, this death and this rebirth, this transformational energy everywhere. What is it that that we need to focus on here? I know we've got air and these are our thoughts, but what is it? What else do we need to focus on in order to get to this energy, this death and rebirth, this transformation? Tell me more about Pluto. Why is Pluto here, please? Tell me more about Pluto. That's too many cards. Tell me more about Pluto, please. Why is Pluto here? Trust. Wow. We've got trust. Just trust. Just trust that this transformation is in the process. Your guides are helping you. Your guides are guiding you. They've got your back, and just trust that this is in the works. It's coming. It's coming. Just kind of let it go. Don't overthink it. Don't narrow in and get stressed out, because that won't help you manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest. You've got to just trust that the universe is going to bring you, you know, what you've been seeking. So it's like, it's like when you place an order online, you know that when you place that order, the package is coming, right? You don't check back in on it every 5 minutes to see, oh, is it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming? And I feel like we are very guilty of doing that. I know I am, of checking back in with the universe, like, hey, I put in this order. Is it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming? We need to put in the order and then just sit back and trust that God will take care of it, that it's coming. And that trust is going to bring in this new beginning, this death and rebirth energy. Go deep into your subconscious. While you're waiting for your manifestation to come in, just go deep into your thoughts. Use air and the 12th house to tap into your deep subconscious and explore the shadow aspects of yourself. What is it that you need to overcome and work through in order to have this new beginning, this new rebirth, this phoenix energy, bird of fire rising from the ashes? It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. All right, let's get one more card. Actually, I want to get this one here. Let's get one more card. Spirit, what is the advice for the viewers here? What's the advice for the collective on this? That wanted to pop out? No way. We've got the coffin. Something needs to die so something new can be birthed. There is something, ooh, I just got chills. There's something that needs to be released in your life so that you can have this new beginning. There's no room for the new beginning until you let what's holding you back go. Whether that's a person, a thought process, a place, a location, a job, it could be really anything that's holding you down. And you know what this is. You know in your heart and in your intuition, in your 12th house energy, you know what it is that you need to let go of here. And Spirit is saying, we can't have this new beginning until you let that go. There's just not enough room until you release this old energy. The coffin. Oh my goodness. This camera. There we go. Can we see? There's a skeleton right here standing and pointing up at the sky, and I see like the windows in the back, they look like a cathedral or a church, right? So this feels like this is a thought process. This is a way of thinking that you need to let go of. It doesn't feel like a person or a place. This definitely feels more air energy, thought energy, intellect, right? A thought process that needs to be let go of here. And with the cathedral windows back here, that's church, right? And in a church is where we go to visit God, right? We go to focus on God. So this is a spiritual transformation that's happening here. Let's get one more card. One more card. Anything else for the collective energy, please? Anything else? Anything else, please, Spirit? That wanted to come out. What do we got? The fox. We've got the fox. The fox is cunning. I know that, but I don't really know the whole symbolism of fox, so let's look it up really quick. So the fox symbolizes cleverness, slyness, and is known in some cultures as being a trickster, In other cultures, like the Celtic belief system, the fox is seen as a spirit guide who helps you navigate the spirit world. Foxes are symbols of spirituality, creation, omens, and the afterlife. Wow. So with trust here and then the fox, yeah, you need to just trust that your spirit team's got your back. You need to just trust that everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. In the Celtic belief system, the fox is seen as a spirit guide who helps you navigate the spirit world. Wow, call upon your guides. They're going to help you through this. They're going to help you release this old way of thinking. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. What an amazing reading. Oh, wow. I love this. I love this for the collective. I'm so excited to see what comes out of this new energy, this new beginning, this rebirth energy. I cannot wait to see how it's going to reflect in the world and the people around us. So, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you being here, and I cannot wait to see you on the next video. Namaste.